Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram. Om Shri 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 Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Ram Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram, Shri Ram Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram, Shri Ram Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram, Om Shri Ram Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram, Om Shri Ram Jai Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram, Om Shri Ram Jai Jai Ram, Om Shri Ram Jai Ram, 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 Jai Jai Ram, Om Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram. Om. 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 Shri Ram, जय राम, जय जय राम, श्री राम जय राम, जय जय राम, श्री राम जय राम, जय जय राम. राम, श्री राम जय राम, जय जय राम, श्री राम जय राम, जय जय राम, श्री राम जय राम.
Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram Om. Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram Om.
Shri Ram, Jai Ram.
Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram Om. Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram Om.
Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram. Shri Ram, Jai Ram,
La.
Rama.
Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram Om. Prasachanji. Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram Om.
Now check. 1 minute. Now check. ಇಲ್ಲ 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 Now see. That also. Now we also did that many times. It didn't come, huh? No. ಇಲ್ಲ 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 ಇಲ್ಲ. That is. I'll bring the other one from Ramna.
Vandan.
ಇಲ್ಲ ವರ್ಣಂಡು ವರ್ಣಂಡು. Everything's working. It's working. Now it's working. Thank you.
Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram Om. Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram Om.
Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram. Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram.
Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram Om.
Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram.
Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram Om Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram. There is a famous quotation of Papa. The world we live in is a school in which observation and experience offer us immense possibilities for self-improvement. Nay, the world itself is Guru or God. The world we live in is a school in which observation and experience offer us immense possibilities for self-improvement. Nay, the world itself is Guru or God. Many of us would have heard it many a times, but we would not have applied that mind. Intellectually, it is okay, but actually we have not applied our mind. So this Namotsava exercise throws some light on this. With that background, keep this in your background. I will say the example. You should try the God behind it. Musk deer seeks its own fragrance. Rice appears in many forms. You try. The world we live in is a school in which observation and experience offer us immense possibilities for self-improvement. Nay, the world itself is Guru or God, anything. Another quotation of Papa is, behold divinity in every aspect of this world Leela. Verily, it is He who is behind all creatures and beings. Yesterday, we had also read out the shloka from Bhagavad Gita, Maya Bhutam. Remember? Maya Bhutam Characharam. Okay, all these things are nice to hear, nice to reproduce in a meeting, store it in our intellect. But now, Papa is musk deer seeks its own. Rice, just think about it. Musk deer seeks its own fragrance. Rice appears in many forms: idli, dosha, upma, rice, curd rice, tomato rice, lemon rice, pudina rice. We eat. Just think now. So he is there in everything. So yesterday, that means nobody is doing any homework. Hearing will not help. Fragrance and rice stand for the Nami. Already present within, though sought outside. We don't recognize the rice in idli, dosha, or anything. We say your idli is very nice, your dosha is very nice. Today's pudina rice was very nice. We are carried away by the pudina, tomato, curd. That is why it stands first. Then only the rice will come. So it is rice in different forms. The underlying principle of all these is that. So that is why fragrance and rice stand for the Nami. By this, not by just mugging, learning it by heart, we will be able to see the Nami there. The core, that one which is not transparent, but at the same time, with that only it exhibits. The one that is behind, the substratum behind the manifestation or expression. If we try to employ our inner equipment to find out, it is rice and rice only. The musk deer, it knows that it is in the navel itself that that is, so it is searching outside. So it is inherent, it is not separate. Idli is not separate from rice. The fragrance which the deer searches, it is within. So likewise, God is within. And it is also outside in the form of in the rice also. Efficient cause and the material cause. I think everybody has forgotten. Everybody has forgotten, is it not? That also they don't know.
Intelligent cause, material cause, and efficient.
Eh?
It is not? No, they can't say it. No, सबको बोल रहे हैं, हम बोल रहे हैं, हम लोग बोल रहे हैं.
Okay. First test, everybody has failed. Let us see second test. Very recycling. You can't see also.
Oh,
Recycle bin?
recycle.
Recycle. I got it.
सबकी minus anti के है.
Lord says, Echapi sarvabhutanam bijam tadaham arjuna na tadasti vina yasyad maya bhudam characharam. I am the generating seed of all living beings. No creature moving or non-moving can exist without me. So the rice has come from him. I am first rice, first paddy. Have you ever thought about it? First bindi, first beans, first human being, like that, first of everything. First mango, first what is it? Coconut. Think anything that you use, anything that na tadasti vina yasyad maya bhudam characharam. The generating seed of all living beings. O Arjuna, no creature moving or non-moving can exist without me. So everything owes to him. We have so far selected only going to a temple, going to an ashram, seeing a deity, seeing the Guru, revering the Shastras, doing bhajans, doing namam, Vedic studies. These are all in our mind, we know. It is connected with godliness, spirituality. And there is another compartment, family, profession, society, that we take it as worldly, There's a clean partition is there. But he now demolishes that. When we take a vessel for cooking, it's a metal. The metal, where from it came first? Metals, minerals, gases, everything there. Please think about it. The air we breathe, the water we drink, the earth on which we stand, the space in which we move, the sun, rains, metals, minerals, gases, vegetables, pulses, fruits. We have not done anything. So far, nobody has said, I am the author. Morning, whatever we use, even the very salt. So now, through this, we are trying to identify that. Before we proceed, this also might give some clarity. Sri Krishna is both the efficient cause as also the material cause. Efficient cause means that he is the creator who performs the work involved in manifesting the world. Creator. And then material cause means he is the material from which creation happens. So Maya Bhudam Characharam. Directly we have not trained our mind. We have trained our mind to see him only in selected place. Is it not? Papa says, in the Speaks Ramdas, what did he say? Forgotten. Everything forgotten. I think this afternoon session is not a good thing. Food goes and takes over entirely.
Individual is the universal. God dwells in his entirety in all beings and things.
Accepting what I want, you are telling now.
Marketplace schools. Charoma told that.
I have not told.
Swamiji, the tape is off our mouth, Swamiji.
Because suppose it is wrong, it is attributed to her.
Then it get directed to Charoma.
Acha, whenever you see anybody, you must see not only the external form but also the indwelling reality. This is not merely in holy. This is very important. It is not merely in holy persons and places that you should see God, but in all, everywhere, even in the marketplace. You must feel the divine presence in and about you. And we also yesterday should not limit him. All these become academical, no? Not intentional, but it slips into academic exercise. It's a knowledge we are storing, that's all. We say he is Sarvavyapi. Omnipresent. We also say he is the indwelling reality, Antaryami. Do we apply our mind? Whenever you see anybody, you must see not only the external form but also the indwelling reality. This is the true vision. This alone can free you from the sense of diversity and make you realize the unity and oneness of our existence. It is not merely in holy persons and places that you should see God, but in all, everywhere, even in the marketplace. So when you take the vegetables, I should remember. When I take the cutting knife, I should remember. The platform on which I am cutting it, then I'm putting water. Then the vessel. When there was no vessel in the world, he brought this metal. Through the intelligence he gave, he made that metal. So going to the origin of anything and everything, not merely what is there in the puja room. Puja room is only to say it's a rehearsal. The moment I come out, I must be able to see him in everything. Because I have not trained from my childhood, it is difficult for me. I have only seen puja room materials relates to the deity. But whereas the deity is there in everybody's heart, whatever materials we are using, it is an offering to him. It is all puja dravyas. Those who have had the privilege of seeing Mataji in close quarter, you will remember Mataji will bluntly say, "This is." She uses the word instead of God, Papa. That's all. This is Papa. 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 This is what she meant. Everything we should identify. So now Papa is offering an opportunity through this Namotsava. We are bringing all the examples from. So, okay, we'll start from vehicle needs fuel. Words need a white background. Mayabhudam Characharam. If we understand this, while chanting Nama, while we bring out this dimension, our mind will not be limited to the example alone. Vehicle needs fuel. Without fuel, the vehicle cannot move. It becomes functional only with the fuel. And you can write anything, you can read anything, only you got a book. Nothing will be there.
Pen,
No. Some paper, some printed matter.
yes, some printed.
You see now, we only see the letters. Whiteness is the background. Without whiteness, this is not possible. No? So we are now being taught, finished now. We are being taught by Papa that this white background stands for the Nami. The fuel, the petrol, the diesel stands for the Nami. Vehicle is also Nami, and the letters are also Nami later. To pursue this inquiry, he is making us to do that. So we start thinking. We are not limiting ourselves only to a vehicle or a petrol or a vehicle or to a paper or a printed matter. Probably that must be the reason why he prompted us to mate. Please think over. When there was no alphabet in the world, he made somebody to bring out that alphabet. Because he has blessed everybody with intelligence. Buddhir buddhivatamasmi. Everything is there in Bhagavad Gita. Through intelligence, he prompted somebody to bring out the alphabets and then the conjugation of work and idioms, phrases, so many things. So alphabet is also he. But for enabling us to enter into this portal, we are using now the whiteness as the base because it's easy for us to understand. Later on, we will also find. Everybody is working now. The whiteness. Without the whiteness, the letters cannot exist there. So that is the background. So fuel and whiteness stand for the Nami. The unseen support enabling the body-mind to function. So my body, mind, intellect is functioning. Now we are talking, we are seeing, we are hearing. All these are made possible only because of life force. Otherwise, the dead body will not do anything. In the dead body, all organs are there, but it won't function. So when life is added to it, the vehicle is there in our garage. To make it functional, move, we have to put this fuel. A white paper, nobody will use it, blank paper. But when something is printed only, we will try to look at it. Please think about it. Each and every example now connects up to him, not only inside us, but also in the outside world. Clouds hide the sun, mud clouds water. Clouds and mud stand for the ego, which hides the ever-present Nami. Meghapaye Amshumani Vai. In Atmabodh, Shankaracharya says, these are beautiful. When the clouds are there, no? We don't see the sun. But when it moves, the sun comes out. Similarly, in a muddy water, we don't see the water, clear water. But when the cleansing material is put, it takes the dirt to the bottom. The clean water is visible. So clean water is there, sun is there. Because of the impurity, because of the curtain, I am unable to see. Okay. Now the cloud is also he. The so-called muddy, the mud is also he. Start thinking. Space remains undivided. Thread holds bead. Space remains undivided. Prior to, the shed was not here. Prior to our COVID period, no? This was only almost a barren land with a few trees. There was a building that was demolished, that's all. So when he prompted us to bring it out as a garden, and then finally when it came, manually done, all these things are manually done. And then it was an open space. Then the thought came, why not we have a shed? Ayodhyavan shed. This is called Ayodhyavan. The space we did not create. Space was there. Tomorrow if we demolish, the space remains as such. It remains untouched, unaffected, undiminished, unruffled. Space remains undivided. thread. When we go to the shop to buy a garland, we are enamored by the different flowers and the shape in which it is made. But we don't recognize the thread that holds everything together. So we are trying to understand now. Easy to understand. First step is we try to see the space and then the thread, and then later on, every creation, everything has come. What we use it as a roof material, the trussing material, the sheets, where from it has come. If you try to trace the origin, this has come from the metal. Iron ore. Who placed that iron ore beneath the earth? And when the iron ore was detected, when it was brought out, then a process, intelligence, again in the form of intelligence, he made it to make it useful in the form of bars, rods. So everything points out to him, not mere example. Because he says, Maya Bhudam Characharam, no? Keep on hammering. This will definitely help us when we sit, when we handle everything, automatically, when we, anything, nothing is irrelevant, nothing is unimportant, nothing is insignificant. Because everything is his puja, is his creation. Everything is a puja dravya. When I handle it with a touch of love, with a touch of perfection, with a touch of dedication, with a touch of gratitude. Flute needs breath. Pen needs a writer. Anybody would like to say anything? The flute by itself can it bring a music? Eh? Can it bring music? Flute? Somebody should be there. A flute player should be there, And why use breath? When the breath is pumped through the holes and then regulated through the holes with his finger, the beautiful melody comes. Without a flute, the melody will not come. Only the flute, it cannot come. Think, why Lord Krishna is always picturized as the flute, symbolic significance. Think. So here, flute needs breath. Pen needs a writer. The pen by itself cannot bring out inspiring articles or entertaining stories. Somebody should be there to write, So here, for the sake of understanding the Nami, we say space and thread. Flute and breath and writer stands for the Nami. The flute becomes useful, functional only because there is a flute player. The pen can write only when it is held by a person. Something. Movie rests on the screen, waves arises in the ocean. Please try, anybody. Movies rest on the screen.
And he said screen and ocean. Screen and ocean are Nami.
Screen and ocean are Nami. They stand for Nami. Later on, we will find even the scenes are also Nami. This is very important. The creator is not different from the creation. Initially, we try to separate the creation and the creator. Efficient cause and the material cause. Please think about it. So movie rests on the screen. Without the screen, there can never be a movie, you know. And without the ocean, there can never be the waves. And later on, we also know that what we see is also the intelligence that is played, that has prompted the director to bring out a story, lyrics, story writer, dialogue writer, and the actors, and the costume, and the location. Just imagine, all of his creation. So ultimately, the Namosava should enable us to feel comfortable any place with anything, not merely to limit ourselves to the example. That is the only starting point. That's all. Machines run on electricity, food cooked by a fire. Electricity and fire. So many gadgets. But electricity cannot bring coolness. Electricity cannot bring heat. Electricity cannot grind directly. Electricity cannot do the mixer's job. Like that, all the gadgets, they are relevant, but to work, to make it functional, we need electricity. Later on, we come to understand both are interrelated, interconnected. Everything has come from the intelligence, God's intelligence, and the materials God provided, and there is a harmonious blend of these two, and the creation has come out, the creature comfort has come out, gadgets have come out. You remember, even we don't know the person. With the palm leaves, we have to have hand fan. You have seen that?
Yes,
How did he get that, So by doing this, he is creating a vacuum. And the atmosphere, the air in the atmosphere rushes in there. We feel air is coming. When you do like this, you are trying to create a vacuum. And then they took it up. This is very painful. How many times you will do that? Now you switch on, it is there. Immediately it creates a vacuum and a rush in, and we feel comfortable. So behind everything is the intelligence. The material becomes useful only with intelligence. That is why he says, Bijam mam sarvabhudanam viddhipartha sanadanam buddhir buddhivatamasmi tejasvinamaham. He has given the intelligence, probing behind everything. This one. It's all, from the intelligence. So machines run on electricity. Food, you prepare everything, but suppose it is not there, you are depending upon, no, what is that? Gas shortage. They are not supplied. What will you do? Because you have disbanded all your usual ovens, no kerosene stove, you will become panicky. So many visitors have come. Just imagine. Then only we find that the only fire can make it tasty. It's all cut vegetables, unboiled. Rice cannot be given like that. So machines run on electricity, food cooked by fire. Electricity and fire stand for the Nami, the power that alone performs all actions. Heater gives warmth. Sweetness pervades in sugarcane. This example is only to show that nothing else is added. It is there already. The moment the switch is on, the heater radiates heat. The moment you bite the sugar cane, it is inherent. Warmth and sweetness stand for the Nami, expressing as love within us. Gold becomes ornaments, clay becomes many forms. Gold and clay stand for. Later on, we will find that even the ornaments to bring out in the form of a necklace, a bangle, a ring, a earring, or any such thing. It is the intelligence, in a human being who made him to conceive, who made him to do trial and error business. And after so many things, finally he brought it out. And when it was accepted by others, it started gaining momentum. And it stays in the market. Even then, when you go to a jewelry shop, you will try to see the varieties, Oh, this is not there with me. Another form of intelligence. But we hardly remember that God is behind there in the form of intelligence. So Namotsava, though apparently we are chanting Om Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram, and apparently we are trying to know the Nami behind the Nama, it is also an introduction for us to embrace the whole world as His creation. Please make it very clear in your mind and start pondering over it. Not to be limited to even the examples quoted. Seed grows in fertile soil. Reflection needs clear water. Fertile soil and clear water stand for the pure mind. Again, we repeat, to understand this, we are trying to enter into that arena. For that, we have put it. Later on, now he reveals, I am there also in the final product. The creative element that is there in the seed, a tiny little seed. You can see the banyan tree or the peepal tree there. Normally, the seeds will be there, you remember? Tiny little. And when nurtured, it becomes a huge tree, existing for 100, 200, 300, 400, 500 or more than that years. So seed growth, but if you put it here, it will not. Creative element is there. A gigantic tree is there in a miniature form, but if it has to come out, he also planned. The great planner said you should provide the conducive atmosphere for it to sprout. That also he has created. But the conducive atmosphere will not give a tree. The seed cannot give a tree. The marriage between these two, produces the tree. Beautiful. A reflection in a clean water. If I have to see myself, if it's a muddy water, I will not see that. I am there without any muddy matter on my face, but the reflecting media should also be clear. Just like when you stand before the mirror every day. So here, fertile soil and clear water stand for a pure mind, where the Nami shines clearly. Many instruments, one melody. Many bulbs, one light. Uniqueness, to teach us the uniqueness. So each one is relevant. Each one is valid. Each one is precious. Orchestra, they call it orchestra. In orchestra, you will find so many instruments manned by so many experts. But the director gives a signal and shows them, how to coordinate. And you and I hear what we hear? A melodiousness. The synchronization of entire. There may be 20, 30, 40, 50 people with instruments. Just think. Each one is doing its own allotted job. Uniqueness. Otherwise, why should we have so many instruments? And on a festive occasion, we have this illumination, different types of bulbs, different colors. Some blinking and some after a gap it comes out. Then it will get switched off, then switch it on, switch it off, switch it on. And in different letters it will come and go. But all light and light only. So melody and light stand for the Nami, expressing uniquely through each form. So the uniqueness is also given by whom? By him. The child trusts the parent, passengers trust the driver. Simple. The parent and the driver stand for the Nami. Even the child and passenger also Nami. Later on you will find. Initially understand, as Vinobaji puts it, initially it is easy to identify God in Rama. Then in Ravana too. Straight away nobody will be able to recognize him in Ravana. So we have the tendency to identify him in all positive things first. But the so-called negative things are also produced by him. So he too is there in the Ravana. So similarly, we see the root. One element has been identified as Nami. Later on, it will also have the Namosava with this background. When we do that, we slowly try to accept that he is Sarvagyapi. Anything and everything. Anything and everything. We should do some manana, otherwise we will not. And if you read something and then only talk like that, it will not help. There should be a manana followed by abhyasa. That means when I handle a tap, when I handle the mic, when I handle a laptop, when I handle a chair, when I handle a plate, when I handle the gas, when I handle the broomstick, if slowly this percolates, just imagine, we will be led to the ideal of the ashram. Universal love and service based upon the vision of divinity in everybody. He did not say only people. Did he say that? Universal love and service. Based upon not social service, based upon the vision of divinity, that is this common, this Nami. Nami in the entire creation. That is why he has given us the Nama. We were practicing it as a ritual. We have accepted that it is a sadhana given by our master. He has assured us that if you chant, you will be able to reach, you will be able to realize that he is within you and he is in everybody. So we have faith in the word, we revere the word, we chant. But when we now take stock of ourselves, we remain as an individual, untouched, unaffected. And the rest of the things, it comes and goes like any other thing. There is no change in me. I am not trying to realize that. What is that Lord Anjaneya said? As body, I am your servant. As an individual, I am part of you. As spirit, I am one with you. Please link all these things together. As body, I am your servant. As an individual means body, mind, intellect. I am a part of you because intelligence you have given there. Life force you have given. I am part of you. At the same time, there is an individuality. So I am part of you. And in spirit, I am one with you. So all the creations, me, the person who perceives, I will try to understand the real me in me. And I will try to relate myself to the creation like this. As body, I am your servant. To entire creation, not only to the creator. As an individual, I am part of you. As spirit, I am one with you. So Namosava should take us from stage to stage. We don't know whether we will have the facility to share these thoughts in the Namosava, but at least now, when he prompts us, we are sharing, kindly do the manana. It will help. For our individual sadhana, it will definitely help. On the same basis, we will take it up tomorrow. The rest. Hari Om. எங்கும் நிறை பரபிரம்மம் அம்மா என்றழைக்க என்ன தவம் செய்தேனோன்னு பாடினா அரு யசோதா பகவானை தொட்டில் போட்டுட்டு இல்லையா, அது மனசில் எங்கும் நிறை பரபிரம்மம். இந்த ரூபத்தில் வந்து அம்மான்னு சொல்கிறதுக்கு நான் என்ன வாழ்க்கை என்னை வந்து அம்மான்னு சொல்கிறதே என்னுடைய அம்மா என்னது என்ன அம்மான்னு சொல்கிறது. எங்கும் நிறை பரபிரம்மம் அம்மா என்றழைக்க என்ன தவம் செய்தேனோ. சரி, ஹரி ஓம் ஹரி ஓம் ஹரி ஓம். ஓம் ஸ்ரீராம் ஜெய் ராம் ஜெய் ஜெய் ராம. ஓம் ஸ்ரீராம் ஜெய் ராம் ஜெய் ஜெய் ராம. Jai Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram. Jai Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram. Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Shanti.